If you can't keep your body cells supplied with sugar, you're in trouble. It's imperative you match supply and demand. So who burns sugar? Well, the biggest and most important user is the brain. Next comes the skeletal muscle and liver. And last but not least, white fat cells. They don't really burn it. They store it. Now, the way that things work when glucose supplies are low, the brain must be supplied. It stands to reason. No brain, no life. For this very reason, the other power-hungry cells of the body all have to wait their turn. Now, insulin decides who gets sugar deliveries, and here comes the catch. In people with metabolic problems, the big sugar users become insulin resistant. Glucose doesn't get delivered. Instead, it keeps circulating, causing hyperglycemia and trouble. Oh dear. The curse of insulin resistance. But hang on a minute. The brain is not the only privileged power user of glucose. Researchers from Australia have found brown fat tissue, or BAT, is able to burn sugar. They found BAT cells take up significant amounts of sugar, and just like the brain, they do so without any help from insulin. This is great news if you're insulin resistant. Another glucose consumer means less glucose in your circulation. Join us for this episode of Better Body Chemistry TV as we meet a sugar guzzler that gets out of bed when you do. Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster, helping you battle sugar gremlins, heifer lumps, and other health horribles through better body chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. Using skinny, healthy volunteers, the team established glucose was definitely being used by bat cells to generate heat in humans. And people with more BAT were much better at keeping their glucose levels in check. Next, they studied what got these BAT cells in a sugar-burning mood. To do this, they headed into the lab where they studied gene expression patterns in X plants. X plants are chunks of fat. In this case, the chunks came from the tissue surrounding the thyroid gland. Ouch. No one actually volunteered to donate these. The team borrowed them with permission from people having bits and pieces of thyroid surgically removed for medical reasons. The team found the BAT cells in these X plants were following a definite rhythm under the direction of the body's clock. The big sugar burn happened at dawn, which is exactly the moment in the day you need to be warm. The BAT heater makes sure you get out of bed and go to work. Hunting, eons past, failure to get going, especially in midwinter, would have put you at risk of starvation, aka death. So it had to fire. Glucose had to get in no matter what. Insulin could not be the go signal. So Mother Nature made a plan. She made BAT cells a sugar regulator. Not a big one, but big enough to count. these researchers found sugar levels are better controlled in cooler weather. Keeping sugar levels in check is mandatory if you want better body chemistry. When you're insulin resistant and beta cell challenged, it's tough to burn sugar and fat. Your bad cells could help you burn sugar, assuming, of course, you have bad tissue. Unfortunately, not everyone does. Luckily, you can get more bad by freezing your tush off. Want more tips and strategies that will help you burn fat? Download our free willpower report and begin the journey today to creating better body chemistry and better health. Interested in discovering more ways to create better body chemistry so you optimize your health and the health of your family? Visit our website at www.betterbodychemistry.com. Browse our library or enroll in one of our courses or programs. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Know someone who is struggling to keep their sugar levels in check? Share this video with them so they know to add these glucose guzzlers to their arsenal. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you catch future episodes of Better Body Chemistry TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health.